commotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Noles will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a productive play on first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He's going for it all. Makes the catch on the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Tuafili. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. The Seminoles want to move quickly. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
That last completion has him set up, second and short. The give. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and drive.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Swank, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown LSU.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Just about set to kick it away. Set to kick off. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That's one the running back would like to have back. He's a good enough player, and he's a complete enough running back to be able to make that play. That's why they like throwing him angle routes like that right there.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morlock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Feeling some heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run.
Oh, look out on the right. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Tigers! And once he got loose, it was all over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Florida State, 6.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They keep attacking through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Toafili. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He's gonna pass. Quick strike complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's going to pass on second down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Powers through the defender. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and you're like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Forced out of the pocket. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Tuafili. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Coming after it. Using the quick game.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the defense.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Tuafili. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Noles in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. A very productive play on first down has now set us up for this second and goal. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Quick completion on the out. He will be stopped short. The two-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid to tie also goes by the boards. They're still down 2.
Florida State, 19.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Here comes the offense on first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. Snap it to the back. Hard running there. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Tigers will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lacy. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Uiagalelei. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, LSU 21, Florida State 19.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ball game, let's go,
That one in there. Flying down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And it's a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the
Sales coming back. Let's go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Smashes ahead. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Yeah, you just get the feeling it's going to be tough down here. You see the running back there diving to try to get it in, but this defense, David, showing off the speed.
Yeah, and stretching the ball towards the sideline. Can I get something up the middle? How do I break this defense that you can tell is clearly selling out for the run?
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
That's what I thought. Trash. Go ahead. That's what I thought. Trash. Let me come back on him like that with a number 9 team. What's that talking about?
And I trust my defense. That's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. That last
Kick that field goal. I could have easily scored a touchdown.
It needs to cover well because it only takes 3 to beat you now.
Why? It jumped out of bounds? Oh, no.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the side.
Looking for a huge play. Reels it in down the left side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he does a really nice job finding open space.
You said he's kicking a field goal or what? You kicking a field goal or what?
The offense will use a timeout with 25.
No, I'm saying, are you going to kick a field goal? So you're not going to kick a field goal? No, I'm asking, you are not going to kick a field goal?
Pick up on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
Yeah, I know what he's doing then. He ain't going to kick a field goal. I trust him. He ain't going to kick a field goal. He will not kick a field goal.
Finds a crease at the 20.
He will not kick a field goal. Let's go.
Out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Oh, I thought he said he. I thought he said a field goal though.
Might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear.
That's what I thought.
It's good, easy call for the refs. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on.
That's funny. I'll play with the top 9 team then, I guess.
Clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? And the ball will.
I don't care what you tell me. I can play with the top 10 team and beat anybody easily that's not ranked. That's what I'm talking about, cuz.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up.
When's the last time you played with an unranked team?
Quarterback will audible.
That's what I thought.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down.
You know that should have been game.
Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Aggressive versus